Hey, how's it going? I haven't done a book haul in a while, and it just so happens that my wife had to do a few things today, so she's busy, and I thought since she's doing her thing, I might as well just do my thing. So I thought I would go to a library book sale that was happening today. Then I went to McKay's that is closing down very soon. And then down the street from McKay's, there's this place called Grindhouse Videos that sell, well, Grindhouse stuff. They sell a lot of niche things as well, like they do imports and stuff like that. And of course, uh, I got tons of books. So let's just get started. Mainly right now with the stuff that I got from Grindhouse, which is just one thing. So first things first, the thing I got from Grindhouse is Pieces. I've never seen it. I wanted to see this for a while. I mean, shocker, the guy who loves 80s horror books also likes 80s horror movies. But I got it and then I opened it because it's like a slipcase. So hopefully the camera doesn't fall. But I opened it. It comes with a booklet, which I haven't seen one of these in one of those in a while. It comes with a booklet, comes with the Blu-ray. There's two Blu-rays, and I cannot show you the Blu-rays because certain things are on them. But there's that. And there's one more thing that I didn't expect, and hopefully I can show this without getting in trouble. But it's the soundtrack. The original soundtrack. And like a small sleeve. So I haven't even seen the disc yet. Can't show you that either. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. On to the books now. Also, one thing I forgot to show that I thought was kind of funny. On top of the cover, you probably saw it, of Pieces. It's, what is it? It's exactly what you think it is. So, I'm actually probably gonna watch this like right after this small book haul. So, yeah, I'm really excited about this. Alrighty, I'm just gonna start. There's a mixture, I think, of sci-fi, some thrillers, I think, and of course horror. I'm just grabbing out at random. A lot of them will probably still have the price tags on them, so just be prepared for that. But starting with one that I couldn't believe I found for like $2, and I definitely plan to read this soon. But it is Shades of Evil. Sorry if the lighting in here is kind of weird, but I've been hearing a lot about this through BookTube recently, and I've heard I've heard it's pretty bonkers, and it's not in too great condition, but I'm still really glad to have it. So Shades of Evil, and up next we have a book that I already have, but I liked this cover a lot for some reason, and it is Dominion, and I got it for $2. I have one more cover of this, but I really like this one the most. And some people might not get this reference, but that face right there looks like he's trying to do the blue steel. If you know, you know. But yeah, there's Dominion. And one that's like $3 that I've heard is pretty good. And it is Majestic by Whitley Strieber. Stryber. This is in the horror section, so something about aliens, I'm sure. All right. And I couldn't figure out what this was. I just thought the title looked cool and the cover looked kind of cool, but it's Good News from Outer Space. Do not know what it's about. And I think it's Tor. Yeah, Tor. Love a good Tor cover. And up next, we have Legion of the Damned by William C. Dietz. So, yeah, sorry for these. I plan to take them off, and I think by the time you see this, they'll be taken off. I just don't have the patience for it at the moment. Oh, here's one that's pretty cool. Uh, this was at the library book sale, but it's called Gallery of Horror, and it's like 20 short stories. By there's like Ramsey Campbell in here. There's David Morrell. There's Robert Bloch. So just some really cool names in here. Gallery of Horror. Here's some of the stories and the names. So, yeah. All right. Sorry if there was a weird cut. I had to take a water break. But up next, we have A Matter of Taste. All I know is this is a vampire book. And the cover looks kind of cool from what I can see of it. There's the building, there's the moon, and there's some bats. So that's cool. And another one, I picked this up and I just thought it sounded kind of cool. And it is Time Out of Mind. From what I read on the back, hopefully I got it right. It's like a guy, I mean, you can pause and read if you want to. But I think like a guy goes to sleep or something happens and he gets like vivid images of other times, and he goes to sleep or goes in a coma or something, and he wakes up in medieval England, I think. Not medieval England, like the 1800s. Medieval. And he has the person he is in that time has an obsession with death and this woman that he is hoping to kill, I think. So, oh, here's one that's really cool. I don't exactly know what this is. I don't know if it's good or not. But it was like $1.50 and it's an autographed copy. And it is Star Strike. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is. All I know is it's science fiction. Honestly, the cover's pretty cool. And if I can find it, because I made sure, best something. Best Michael Gear. I don't know. Anyways, it's signed. So that's really cool. I have only one more signed copy of a book, and that is Rhett and Link, The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek, which is like YA horror. Anyways, moving right along. Something else that I got from the library book sale. When was this? This looks fairly recent. Maybe not. 1989. It is a V.C. Andrews book. Gates of Paradise. I have never read V.C. Andrews. I've had V.C. Andrews in the past. Yeah, this sounds okay. Something about a lady in a car crash, and I think she falls in love. And something about a past coming up. Something like that. Here's a really cool cover that I really do want to see what it is. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry, doing it live, I guess. Doing it live. That was a reference to something. I've never heard of this person, but I thought the cover looked really cool. And I think this is a thriller. I could be wrong. But it has like a big knife on the cover, and it's called Corruption. And this actually has step back art. So that's really cool. Just a man floating, a suspenseful, gritty look at what crawls under the apparently innocent surface of a small American town. And there's that big old knife on the cover. I thought that looked really cool. And this other one, these next few actually I just got for the covers. This one is called Shadow Kill by Joe Clayton. don't know what it's about, but I really like this cover. Just look at that. Really like this cover. What is this? Oh, it's a doll book. Really like this cover. What year? 1991. This does not look like a 1991 book. Really cool cover. This next one is a little bit hard to see, so I'll probably have to flip the book over. I think this, it says fiction, but I think it's more so science fiction. Anyways, Whitley Strieber, The Wild. I don't know if this front part's kind of tore up, but if you reverse it, it's like a man turning into a wolf. So I just liked the cover. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. Why not? Last couple few here. One that I've had before and I've read, and I'll probably read it again. But, excuse me, it is Fight Club. I love Chuck Palahniuk. Good stuff. And this is just a really cool cover. This isn't a long book either. Yeah, it's like less than 220 pages. Read it before, probably read it again. Another one, this sounds very RoboCop-esque. That's kind of why I got it. And it is The Turning Option. It's about, I think, a cop that gets shot in the head. And when he gets shot in the head... Also, I'm sorry if my camera jumps. It's like on a box. Anyways, it's a guy that gets shot in the head. And he puts his brain into a computer. And yeah, that's all I got. 2 more books. So the first one is, again, just I really liked the cover. And it's science fiction. And it is Wildside. From what I can remember is there's like a doorway that leads to prehistoric Earth in like Texas, I think. Again, just pause it and read the backside if you want to. But look at that cover, man. Saber-toothed tiger. Not my favorite Power Ranger, but... And I think last but not least, I'm not really sure what type of book this is. Oh, it's book 3. I didn't know that. Well, need to track the other 2 down. Anyway, I just saw this cover. What is it? With a tangled skein. Yeah, I just saw this cover and I just thought it looks kind of cool. Up closer. The Prophecy. The seer took the left hand of Noble's son and right hand of the patient and closed their eyes. The moment they opened again, "Who?" she exclaimed, letting off a head of steam. A most remarkable pair. Each will possess the most beautiful woman of her generation, who will bear him a daughter. One daughter will marry death, and the other will marry evil. I read that, and I'm like, why not? So, yeah, that's it. That's my book haul. That's also my one Blu-ray haul. And, yeah, that's it. That's everything. There will hopefully be another book haul in the future, and thanks for watching. Till next time, I got reading to do. Sorry for shaky camera.